Hello, my dear Geminis. Thank you for being here for me once again, supporting and watching those videos, sharing, liking, and this is your bonus reading as well. Now, again, for the new people here, I do two bonus readings a week for the two signs with the most viewed videos. Up to this moment, always Gemini, and then there is some other signs that are changing, but you are here all the time. Okay, keep up the good work. So thank you so much for your love and for your support. I'm truly blessed to have such a devoted audience here. Anyway, okay, we are talking here. I pulled this is going to be the what you need to know right now. Okay, it's your bonus reading. I already pulled an oracle card for you. This is number 18. It's called emotions. Okay, now this does talk about importance of emotions in everything. Okay, it's not only romance, it's whatever we do. Emotions can affect us positively, negatively. It can bring some type of, like definitely blossoming and positive outcome if we involve emotions, but sometimes it can actually distract us and move us away from, like a certain situations, whatever, and keep us a little bit stagnant, Of course, emotions are also fear, anger, all these are emotions, as well as love, whatever, joy. So we are talking here about a certain balance here that needs to be, made here, and we can't operate solely on emotions, but we can't also operate without. Okay, now let's face it here, looking at this from it's interesting here, they're giving me here something, I'm sorry, 18. In some countries it's when you are actually officially adult, so there is something here about being officially adult, in this emotional world here, whatever this means. I don't know, it's weird message, but okay, some of you might be actually resonating with this. However, this is importance of actually implying emotions in what we do. Okay, this would be more connected as emotions. It's a cup energy, so it's water energy, it's water signs. Okay, you are an air sign, it's a sword element, and it does talk more about intellect, But here it's where there is a situation that definitely you're gonna have to apply emotion as well, And now the actual advice, so it's gonna be, remember to put your heart into what you're doing. Otherwise, the results will be exclusively tied to the satisfaction of your ego and will stagnate in a slap. So that's the exact message. So let's see what this is all about. Definitely, they're calling you here to actually put your emotions in whatever this is. Okay, sometimes as an air sign, you do tend to, think logically about things, and that's definitely the good way how to go about. But sometimes we do need this, emotional aspect as well, in order to even get something to be more, rich, more complete, whatever this means. Anyway, let's see what's going on here, Gemini. Okay, so yeah, the Hermit, and I was pulled to talk about the number 9 because the 18 comes down to 9, and that's the Hermit. Okay. So some of you, it's like really, Hermit is a very wise energy, you see. It talks about a lot of shadow work. Some of you are ready here to apply all the lessons that you have learned, because these emotions, especially you being an air sign, sometimes could have get you down the different roads, Sometimes they were helping, sometimes they were definitely not helping, because, an air sign, sometimes all air signs, so you, Aquarius and Libra, sometimes have a little bit slight difficulty of handling emotions in the correct way, okay? But still, you could be feeling a little bit uncomfortable with the certain emotions. And it doesn't have to be only like love. It can be also some fears. It can be, like whatever else kicks in. But it looks like, I bet it's for some of you already here with this. There is a lot of mastery with this Hermit. Okay, so you have figured out what you needed to figure out. Also, Hermit is talking about a lot of healing. So this, like shadow work and everything. And you're ready here to come. You have processed some emotions that you had here, good and bad. Okay. Yeah, look at this, the Queen of Swords. Okay, be careful here. Some of you, don't shut your emotions down. Some of you might have been hurt. The Queen of Swords is talking about that. Okay, it's Libra energy here, but I told you can easily relate here. She has her head above the clouds and she's very rational about things, okay? Sometimes she gets accused of being cold-hearted. She's not, it's just a hurt. But it looks like you're ready here. You have healed from this hurt, pain, and now you're ready to actually apply this emotion as well, you know, again, in whatever this is that we are doing here. So for some of you, they do want you to be aware of, let's say, this emotional aspect here and how it can be beneficial for what you do, okay? Look at the swords. Okay, luckily it's a 6 of swords. It means we are overcoming some obstacles. We are going towards the calmer waters. So that's the energy here. And this is about the guides, where they are guiding you. Because in the classic tarot, that's the person on the boat, which is actually the guide pushing the boat with you on, you know, and maybe your loved ones or whatever, towards the calmer waters. So that's the energy here. So it's literally, for some of you, after a great, you know, like, I don't know, storm or something, this is now the calming down. So we can again bring the emotion in, we can bring love, we can bring joy, you see, we can bring, you know, this positive aspects of emotion here, okay? A lot of you have been working on your shadow side here. There was a lot of shadow work that a lot of Geminis were doing and working on, and this is now coming out of this. Yeah, you still have this 5 of Pentacles, you see. Now, it seems like if you are literally working on something without this emotional aspect here, it's not gonna work, okay? It's lacking this, you see. Even if it's about just getting exciting about what you do, okay? Sometimes that's very important, because getting exciting, it's almost like showing to the universe that, yes, it means a lot to us, you see. We want it really, you know, and that's this energy here. Because here, if there is too much just reason and, you know, just logic, like plain logic, we are not really showing the emotion to the universe. We are not really showing our intention, you see, let's put it that way. So we need to get a little bit excited here as well. Also, this tells me that some of you, you're finally managing to move away from this sense of abandonment, sense of, you know, like really not being supported. Some of you have been hurt, deeply hurt, okay? And it could have been not only romantic, it could have been work-related, you could have been disappointed, you know, like backstabbed, even friendships, you know, you have gone through a lot. But now it's time to release this, to let it go, to come out of this cave with this hermit energy, and to step into the new you here, okay? That's going to be actually able to apply this emotion here without being you know, like almost like waiting for the other shoe to drop, because some of you, because of the past experience, that's the case, unfortunately. Now, you do have the Knight of Pentacles, so for some of you, there could be even some really good offer coming in. It could be a person or just opportunity. It is a trustworthy offer, but because of this, you know, like holding the guard here, okay, some of you, you know, might just not be certain about this, okay? It is time to, you know, be more open and to be more, let's say, even trusting, you know, like towards what's coming and what's served here, okay? Some of you, there was a lot of hurt, so who can blame you? But this is what they are asking, and this is what you need to know right now. Yeah, because look at this, we have the devil. That's the problem. Some of you had really, unfortunately here, I am seeing somebody who was betrayed by somebody who was very close to them. Now, this was supposed somebody who has your back, who is going to be there, and it doesn't have to be only romance. I'm strongly seeing here even the family situations, you see. I'm seeing some strong friendships here, but there was a lot of disappointment, so you're just not believing in it anymore, okay? Now, in order to, you know, be able to experience, I would say, life in full, you know, like in general, and to experience it in full, your life in general, there is this opening towards this emotion that it's necessary again, okay? Because, you know, as the message said, without it, you know, it's more about just, you know, either playing it safe or, you know, just even, you know, like, now they're mentioning ego. I'm not really picking that here, to tell you the truth. But for some, it could be, you know, because sometimes we can get too, you know, like egoistic about, you know, things that we, it's just like deception again towards the outside, you know. We can show like very cool, very cold people, you know. That's this Queen of Swords. She's actually not cold, but she's just protecting her heart because it has been stabbed, okay? So that's that, you know. So watch for that. Those of you that resonate here, you will definitely know what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see what else is going on. That's what you need to know, my dear Geminis. Yeah, because look at this. You're this wonderful Empress. Empress, that's Venus. It's all about love, about harmony, about abundance, about creativity here. She gives birth, rebirth here. Okay, male or female, whatever. That's Taurus or Libra. The ruler is Venus. Okay, but even this in this deck, you see, it's not for nothing why I choose sometimes in certain decks. It's like you have been backstabbed here. Okay, and that's why you're like, I don't think so. She's more looking here like a warrior queen than the Empress, you see. You're ready here for the battle, you see. You're not really experiencing something good. Now, if you're not experiencing something good, it's very difficult to happen. So some of you, it's literally like opening your wonderful heart here to new possibilities. And when I say, it doesn't have to be romance, you know, it can be whatever, you know, just trusting even in your abilities here, because some of you might have been very enthusiastic about something at some point, you know, like even about work related, whatever, your project, whatever. And then it wasn't, let's say, you didn't get approval, you didn't get recognition, and you pulled back. Okay, it's disappointing, it's heartbreaking, but it doesn't mean that we don't start again, that we don't try again. Okay, for some of you, just be aware of that. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, yeah, look at this, and that's your truth here. You do have the Ace of Swords. You see, that's this strong element of the air here present, you know. It's almost like, look at this. It's interesting here that this one is almost like stuck into the, you know, like the fire here. But this is how we are made, you know, like it's like the steel, how it's made for this, you know, like a very strange process, you know. Sometimes a little bit, you know, like, I don't know, definitely something like even disturbing process, let's say. Sometimes it can seem like that, you see. But that's how, for some of you, you get to be very tough, okay? Now, being tough, that's okay, you see, but still, don't forget to be open, creating, and loving, okay? For some of you, life taught you some lessons that made you really tough. Now they're asking you to, yes, imply these lessons, that they're not, you know, thought to be forgotten, but still try to find this balance, because the emotions are good and bad, you know. They're not only bad, we do have the good emotions, and without emotions we can't really exist. There are 4 elements, okay? We can't apply only one. Okay, no judgment here. Again, I do know that you're understanding here what I'm talking about, especially you Geminis. I don't think that anybody's going to be misunderstanding this, but this is the strong messages that are coming here for you, and I do have to give it. Yeah, look at this, the sun. That's how you're gonna win. And even this sun, I mean, she's scratched here, she has the battle wounds, you see, but she still shines, and she's still this light. That's what you're pulling towards the light side, okay? And that's the hermit coming out from the cave into the day, to the daylight, coming out of the shadows, you see. Yes, the lessons are here, the wounds are here, the scratches are here, but you're still shining, you're still this empress. Don't dim your light because of, you know, whatever happened here. Sometimes bad things happen even to the good people, but, you know, we just, you know, pull ourselves up, dust ourselves, and, you know, keep going here, okay? Don't get, you know, this ego thing that they were mentioning, I do believe that it's more towards you than towards anybody else, because you could be losing a lot by exercising, you know, like this, just battle even, let's say, to your emotions, you see. So just allow yourself to experience emotions, whatever type of emotions here. Also, I'm seeing somebody here who is very proud, you know. You can allow yourself to cry, to, you know, process in any way that you need to your emotions, okay? That's perfectly fine. Don't feel like you have to be this strong, you know, person all the time and to pretend, you know, like that you're not hurting here, okay? So just keep that in mind. Leo energy here, by the way, with the sun. Yeah, and look at this. Now we're gonna definitely hear, wow, 10 of Swords and the King of Cups. At some point, you took a free fall here, and this one fell on this 10 of Swords, okay? Obviously here, that's why you're really not doing it, you know? And for some of you, somebody who was supposed to be very loving and caring, I want you to see something, betrayed you, okay? Look at this. That's amazing energy here. But still, I'm getting the goosebumps here, guys. I don't know for who am I reading here, but this is like very important here, okay? Still, it looks like it's time for you to reconsider some things and to take some free falls again. Okay, it doesn't mean that every single time they're going to be these swords down. Now, the Ten of Swords, it's your energy, it's Sun in Gemini. Okay, so definitely here we are talking about, I would say, major transformation here, because you know what, the Ten of Swords, sometimes it's literally about our mindset. So this is you resetting your mind to being emotionally available again. And when I say that, it doesn't have to be only romance, okay? It can be just to experience how you are feeling. Some of you also, this is about processing some deep emotions of hurt, pain, shame I'm getting as well, okay? So don't shut this down, you know, process it. Look at this one, it's almost like vomiting here, whatever. Process it all, good and bad, you see, and be open, because, you know, we do need to actually operate from all aspects, and we do need to incorporate all the four elements in everything that we do, you know. It's just about finding the perfect balance, okay? That's about that, and that's Nirvana, by the way. It's all about balance. It doesn't mean that the bad it's not existing, you know. It's how we are facing it and what are we experiencing here. Yeah, my darlings, you have a tower. Congratulations here. That's this major shake-up here, okay? Things do need to change. For some of you have experienced the major tower in your life, so no wonder why you are like this, okay? But they are telling you, after the tower, that's a 16, there is a 17 star, which is a lot of healing here. And we do go back again on the track. And the star, it's also about our dream. So if even your dream or whatever crashed down, it doesn't mean that we are giving up on that. We are picking ourselves up, we are starting again. The tower is just, you know, to extract us from the situations that are not good for us, okay? To actually send us towards the right direction. And you do have the direction here with the Six of Swords, by the way, okay? So strong guidance here, just follow it. And sometimes it's even, you know, like staying in the same situations, but everything needs to be rearranged here, okay? So just see how this resonates here. Scorpio energy here. So for a lot of you, this is you like rising like a phoenix from the ashes here, and you're supposed to be like very abundant, successful, loving, you know, whatever this is, this Empress, Ace of Swords, Sun here. You have, by the way, double yes for those of you that have some questions here with the Sun and the Ace of Swords. But we need to process what we need to process here, okay? The things definitely can't stay shut down. We can't stay shut down to the emotions here. So something does need to change here. Wow. Okay, my darlings. Woo, here we are. A long reading here. This was a very important message. It was a little bit specific, so some of you might not resonate, but still, you know, this could be very helpful for the maybe future situations, so that you can keep it in mind, you know. For those of you, though, that resonate, I'm sending you a lot of love and healing, my darlings, and, you know, yes, protect your dear heart, but don't shut it down. Okay, my loves. Okay, love you all. Take care. Bye.